welcome our guest, Steve Delamater. How you doing, Steve?
What's up, Swoop? It's pretty cool being here in the. This is LBC proper, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Great to have you back as always, man. So for those that didn't catch you last time you were here, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and a little bit about how you got started in music. We won't repeat the whole thing, but we'll kind of catch up. Pick up where we left off.
Really? Manuscript, you guys aren't going to repeat it. I was here last summer. That was a lot of fun. Pretty much, I'm just a singer-songwriter / dude who's from about Pasadena, Glendale area, a little further north of here. Started writing songs when I was a teenager, and just kind of kept doing it just because it was a good outlet. And then I don't know, just kind of. Hopefully, I've gotten better over a period of time. So, but yeah, it's just pretty much simple as that. I don't have any story of like overcoming any kind of like drug addiction. So if you're looking for that, it's yet to come.
At least you had to struggle. You grew up in the hood, or come on, give us something to work with here.
I had a lisp when I was I had to overcome a lisp. That's not a joke. Actually, I had a lisp when I was in 3rd grade. So that was but yeah, that was mean, man. It was a rough upbringing. Yeah, getting called Steve every single day. But yeah. No, other than that, just most singer-songwriters you meet are kind of depressed, down on their luck kind of fellas, and that plays into their music. I don't think I'm entirely that depressed or suicidal, so I'm just kind of
There's lots of time to work up to that, right?
Yes.
You don't want to rule anything out yet.
Yeah, right on, Pete. Right on. Okay, Randy Newman is one of my very favorite singer-songwriters.
He's very prolific, that's for darn sure.
Yes. And he's just, I definitely respect, I know what there is to hate about Randy Newman, but
it ain't short people.
No, absolutely not. But he just takes if you don't like his voice, if you think he's goofy, fine, I'll understand that. But what I definitely respect about him is that he takes his sense of humor that he inserts into each and every one of his songs just very well, very tastefully, and well, not always very tasteful, but I can think of a few. But yeah, no, it's kind of my tangent with those kinds of songwriters. And Tom Waits is one of my absolute favorite songwriters also. So it's kind of a blend of those guys.
What are your inspirations when you write? Do you write from personal experience, things you see, or is it just stuff happening in your head?
More recently, it's become a little bit more personal. I mean, it's still kind of absurd and out there, certain stuff that I put out there. But most of my songs I would think are about kind of relationships, just in a very, very vague, ambiguous kind of way. It could be about someone, a significant other. It could just be about a simple kind of friendship or relationship with a made up friend. I don't know what it is. Just kind of just in a very general way. I think it's interesting to write about relationships and just dynamics between two or more people, and just kind of the fun parts and the more interesting parts that kind of come into that. So
I know last time you were here, we challenged you, I think, to write a song a month to the end of the year, or something like that. Did we do something like that?
Yes.
Did you make it?
I did. But,
did you really?
But here's the thing: not all of them were very good songs.
They didn't have to be good, right?
Yeah. You just do it. Well, right. I think that's another thing with songwriters is that, like, for every one good song you write or that you think is good, you have to have gone through at least 2, 3, 4, 5 other ones that were kind of a little less than awesome. So,
absolutely.
But you should have said write 500 songs. But,
we're good at throwing challenges out there for you.
You notice we didn't have to write the songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Make some challenges.
Cool. Yeah. This song. Let's see. I'll play you a song about a hippie. That's cool.
It's cool. We know a few of those.
Do you like hippies, or just? Well, I mean, that's
both my parents. So and I still like most of them.
That's a rhetorical question. All right. Let's see. Here we go. A song called "Little Miss Monkey Feet."
Monkey feet, walking with your top hat down the street. Overalls are quite replete. Catch you in the road just doing a jig, out when the stupid pig. Just to dance with you would be quite a treat. You wanna grow old and live your white-haired fantasy. Well, I hope you go about that quite legitimately. But tell me, did it ever strike you as a trifle insane to go dancing naked on the rooftop in the pouring rain? Whenever my mind starts to wander, I can find you in a treehouse over yonder, yodeling down through the valley when the sun is full. When you're done swinging from the trees outside, you come indoors and watch the Princess Bride. So much fun, it's inconceivable. You know she's someone's barefoot baby, and all the clouds above her turn to gravy when she goes prancing by. Heck yes, it would be quite grand to spend the rest of my days at a lemonade stand, or at least until the middle of July. Late at night when it's getting gloomy, you double wink at me from across the room with a sultry voice and a dress so bright and green. We go to a show where the band is kicking, and we start rubbing elbows with the ducks and the chicken, smiling so big it might just be obscene. And when life gets kind of ridiculous, you strut down the boulevard wagging your fist, wagging your fist, saying, why are the creatures in the city locked up in the zoo? Little miss, please don't be blue. I enjoy all the silly little things